The decline of hip-hop, how producers are the problem. No, I'm not the problem. You're the problem. No way. What does he mean by that? Just watched that video like 15 minutes ago. We're gonna watch it again.
If you're a fan of hip-hop, let me ask you a question.
I'm not.
Are you bored? Does it feel like you've been hearing the same song over and over again for years now, like nothing in hip-hop has changed? If you feel like this, you're not crazy.
It's the same genre every time, dude. This shit sucks, man. What gives?
5 to 10 years, hip-hop has become more and more stagnant, and there's less innovation than ever. But why? What is happening? Many people blame the music industry. Hip-hop has become the #1 genre in the world, and some say it's become too commercial. Others blame streaming platforms, that music has become more for algorithms than people. But there's one factor that people never talk about, and it's
trap. Trap's ruining it.
Producers. Somewhere between 5
and 10 years ago,
something changed about music producers that no one noticed and no one ever talks about. And so in today's video, I want to talk about this. I think producers are causing one of hip-hop's biggest problems, and no one even knows it. Here's how.
I don't like being blamed. I feel like I'm being blamed here. That table vid was mad funny because f you, that's why, yeah. We need a new Lil B, but I'll never happen in this era. You're gonna hate me if I give you my take on Lil B. I don't know. I might get canceled for it. Maybe I should just say it real quick. I don't think Lil B's that good. I think Lil B kind of sucks. I know, it's not very based of me. I know. Hi, I want to offer promotion for your channel view. Dude, come on, please give me the promotion. I need that ASAP. Come on. Hype.com. Okay, well, I'll be checking that out. Thanks, man.
To understand how hip-hop has become stagnant, first,
I feel like his voice sounds all like fucked up right now. I don't know why. It sounds like he's like he just came off of COVID or something.
We need to rewind and think about how we got here. In the early days of hip-hop, it seemed like the sound of the genre would get reinvented every few years. Whether it was the stabby, aggressive production of early Dr. Dre, the jazzy, low-end production of Q-Tip, the rough, disorienting production of RZA, the pop influence of a Hitman.
That's actually a good point. I'm glad he didn't go back further than that, because I feel like everything in the 80s of hip-hop was awful. 80s hip-hop is the most awful shit ever.
The southern blues influence of Organized Noise, the Casio sound of Swiss Beats, the sped-up soul from Kanye West, the percussive rhythmic beats by Pharrell. Every few years, the sound of hip-hop would change, and it would often be because a newer producer came in and introduced a different sound or style. But in recent years, I think
part of the difference too is that there were less producers back then, so it'd be easier for one producer to dominate the sound, right? I gotta go, Amaranth just went live. Fuck you, man. That's not cool. She went live though? Alright. Well, sorry guys, we gotta end the stream already.
We haven't had this type of innovation. For the most part, we've been stuck with trap-influenced beats for about 5 to 10 years.
Wait a minute. Did I already just point out what he's gonna say before this? Have you heard Lil B's loud freestyles, or is more serious shit? I've heard some of his songs, like quite a few of his songs, and then every time I'm just like, this sucks. This absolutely sucks. I do think the beats that Lil B is on sometimes are really good though, like some of the Clams Casino shit. But other than that, like, it's bad.
Years now. And I want to say, I don't think there's anything wrong with trap beats. This isn't yet another video of an
old man yells at trap.
An old man yelling at the new generation. I actually think newer producers have tons of talent and great ideas. The problem is that the system that we have today stops them from creating these great ideas. Let me explain how. In the world of producing, there are a few different systems. The most common system that you might know is the direct system of producing.
Look at Metro Boomin, how much influence he has, it's crazy.
This is how most producing used to look. You had one producer who made a bunch of beats, and they would play those beats for the artist directly. Think DJ Premier or Pete Rock making beats for a Nas album. You also had the group system. This is when you had a bunch of producers in a room together, and they would make beats together for artists. Think Organized Noise making beats for Outkast. And you had the director system. This is when you had one or many producers working under the umbrella of one main producer. And that main producer selects which beats to use while maybe making some changes to the beats to fit a specific style. Think Timbaland in his later years with Justin Timberlake. Now, what is the system that we have now? Today we have the e-colab system, and this is where you're going to start to see the problem. Here's how the e-colab system works. You have one producer who starts by creating a bunch
Let me guess, there's like 50 different producers.
Of loops or the core ideas for beats. Then those loops get sent to another producer. That producer chooses which loops they want to use, and they might add another sound on top of that loop. Then those get sent
There's gonna be like 5 producers, that's what I'm guessing.
To another producer who might add some drums, and then they get sent to yet another producer, and so on and so on. We have this system where producers work on beats one after another. Producers don't even know or talk to each other while
I'm eating Taco Bell, to be honest. Alright, your choice. Okay, here we go.
As the artist, it's gone through 5 or 6 different
first.
producers. This is a system that has never existed
Oh my god, it's funny because it looks like, except for this one that went to the artist here, it's like basically everything could just get shot down.
Before, and it's also what I think is causing this huge problem. Take a look at this example. Here's the tracklist for Illmatic, which is considered one, if not the best hip-hop.
Wait, how does that cause a huge problem though? It just seems like there's more refinement in the sound, like, right? Like, there's more options for it to go a certain direction.
Has never existed before, and it's also what I think is causing this huge problem. Take a look at this example. Here's the tracklist for Illmatic, which is considered one, if not the best hip-hop album of all time. Most songs just have one producer. And here is a tracklist for Jack Harlow's latest album,
Gross.
Which is considered one of the blandest hip-hop albums in recent years. Take a look at that track listing.
Holy shit, dude. Every producer in the industry is on
Shouldn't
here.
have had a list this long. World War II would have never happened. Now you might be wondering, so what? What exactly is so bad about this e-collab system? Well, think about it like this. I want you to keep this
It's because I don't get my chance, man.
quote in mind when you think about this system. It's from Rick Rubin, who's widely considered one of the greatest producers of all time.
Dude, Rick Rubin's hair is always f***ed. It's crazy.
He said innovative work is likely to alienate as many people as it attracts. And I absolutely believe this to be true.
True.
Whenever there's an innovative new idea, some people understand it and some people just don't. There will always be a group of people who just don't like or
You have my grandma's list on
So
there.
if we take this quote
Rubin
literally
Bass
and
God.
just say that 50% of
What does blindest hip hop album mean? No, he meant blandest.
people like innovative ideas while another 50% don't, just for the sake of this example. In the direct system of producing, there's a 100% chance the artist gets to at least hear the innovative idea and a 50% chance that the artist actually likes and
Okay, this is actually a good point here.
uses it. It's not bad. But let's
There's too many quality checks.
think
Quality
about
control
how
checks.
this works in
Why are we getting blamed for this? That's what I was saying.
the e-collab system with 5 different producers. Here, let's say producer number 1 creates this idea that could very well shift the landscape of hip-hop like all the producers back in the day
Like, it's thrown out by producer 2.
they used to. What are the chances that it makes through all 5 other producers successfully? All it takes is for one producer in the system, just a single producer, to not get the idea, to not understand it, to feel alienated. And once that happens, that innovative
Okay, he's actually got a really good point here.
idea that could have changed hip-hop just dies. Looking at the math here, there's only a 6% chance for this idea to even reach the artist and a 3% chance that it even gets used. And this is why I think hip-hop music is becoming more and more bland. In the e-collab system, think about what kinds of beats do successfully make their way to the artist. It's going to be the most inoffensive,
Simple. It's always simple.
people-pleasing, accessible ideas. Innovative ideas just don't work in this system. And that's the problem as I see it. While the e-collab system might be great for newer producers to get their first placements, to get their foot in the door, it's just also holding them back from making an impact with their beats and actually innovating. Again, I think there are plenty of producers out there that have brilliant ideas, who have the potential to shift the landscape
Aw, you put me in there. We're in there, guys.
of music. But for that to happen, this system needs to be abandoned. I think producers need to take a stand and eventually
Alright, he's right, guys. No more collabing. We're just working by ourselves from now on.
start moving away from this system, to eventually start putting out their own projects themselves, or maybe even working with artists more directly again. And I think this could happen.
Who's
We're
that
actually starting to
Pokemon?
see examples of what can happen when artists go the complete opposite route of the e-collab system, where they don't involve anyone else in the music at all. An artist who really represents this idea well is JPEG Mafia. He takes
Peggy.
everything into his own hands, not only producing, but rapping, mixing, and everything else. And whether you like his music or not, one thing that you cannot deny is that his music
Dude, I do not like this music video. This music video is literally just...
is innovative. So I don't know how you feel, but I'd personally love to see more of this and getting some new ideas and innovation back into hip hop. If you feel the same way, or if you think this is nonsense, I'd love to hear your opinions on why in the
If you feel any type of way, leave a comment. Feel good about it, you feel bad about it, you think I'm dumb, you think I'm smart, let me know down in the comments. If you have anything to say at all, let me know down in the comments.
comment section below. This is just an idea that I had in my head for a while, so I just wanted to share it. Anyways, I hope you liked this video
Weaver accidentally reveals his tremendous dildo collection by moving the camera.
and it made sense. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good day.
Well, I didn't like the video until he said, "I hope you have a good day." I think once he said, "I hope you have a good day," I was more on board. That was a pretty good video. I didn't think he was gonna be making a good point just because the video is only 6 minutes long, and I don't know. It didn't seem like it was possible to make a good point in this amount of time, or I don't know. I didn't think he was going anywhere with it though, but I think he has a point. There are definitely too many producers, so we need to go out and hunt some producers, guys. We need to end them. We need to end them all. What do you guys think about that in the chat? So okay, no more collabs, then we just gotta stalk. We have
Well,
to
think-
stalk and harass large artists, and then get to work with them ourselves, and then show them all our whack ass beats. I think that's what we gotta do. Show them our wackest beats, and then maybe they will fuck with it, because we know the producers that we have to network with in order to get there won't fuck with it. I think that's the solution. That's a good solution there, guys. He's trying to collab with his audience. Yeah, I would never do that. Producer Mortal Kombat and Loser swears off beat making forever. Forcefully send popular artists poorly mixed Lex Luger style instrumentals. Right. Yeah, I think we just gotta kill in Minecraft all the other producers. That way there's no one left for them to work with. I think that's a real solution here, guys. And they'll be forced to work with us, or me, because I'll take all you guys out. So they're gonna be forced to work with me. That's what I'm saying. Guys, check out this little B thing here. So try to convince me to like Bass God right now. I don't like Bass God.